Okay guys, so here's a quick example on how to graph an exponential. So the general equation of an exponential is just y equals some constant to the power of x, or y equals some constant to the power of negative x. Okay. So like with linear graphs, if you've got a negative x value, so negative x variable, then your graph is going to face or go up and towards the negative x values. And if you've got a positive x value, then your graph is going to go up and towards the positive x values. For the moment, when we're graphing exponentials, we're just going to do a table of values. So if our limit for this question is between negative 4 and positive 4, then we've just got to sub in values for x into our equation to come up with our coordinate points, like we were doing when we were graphing parabolas. So if we do our table, here's our x values and our y values. So we want to go from negative 4 all the way to positive 4 in our table. So we just plug that into our calculator. So we've got negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll go to 4, there we go. Now once we've put these into our calculator, we get y is equal to 1/16. If x is negative 3, y is 1/8. If we plug in negative 2, we get 1/4. So you can see this is just halving each time. If x is negative 1, then y is going to be 1/2. Then if x is 0, anything to the power of 0 equals 1. And then it's going to mirror, not mirror this time, it's not a parabola. So subbing in x is 1, so it's obviously going to be 2. 2 to the power of 2 is 4, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, 2 to the power of 4 is 16. Okay. So you can see we start off with very small y values, and then it grows very rapidly to quite high x values. So once we've got all those coordinates, we can graph it. And I'm not going to use my graph grid this time. I think I'm better off drawing this without it because I was not very neat in the previous videos. So we just need some some axes that are nicely scaled to help us draw this. So we're going to have serious trouble drawing straight vertical lines on this thing. But hopefully, oh, that's terrible. Hopefully with practice, we will get better. X and y. So we're going to go, so we only need to start with the x value. So we've got negative 4, negative 3, negative 2. So great. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, not reading this very well. We'll put that up. So then we've got to go all out to 16 in this case. But we also need like 1/16. So we have to just use our imagination here. 2, 4, 8, 12, 14, 16. Graph. So at -4 we had 1/16, so it's going to be really, really close. For axes. Then 3 we had 1/8. For 0 we had to get to 1, which is going to be about here. So these values are going to come down. So about half is about there. And a quarter. And an 8. And then 1, 2, x is 2. We need 4. X is 3. We need 3. And then all the way up. X equals 4. Y equals 16. And we're going to graph. So we've got to have a limit, so I'm not going to go beyond 4. So I'm going to try to connect the dots, getting up to 16. So drawing or graphing an exponential is no different to the way we were going to graph a parabola. You just got to make sure you're graphing within your limit that the question set, and in this case it was -4 to +4 on the x values. So once you've got your x values, you sub those into your equation to get your y values. So just to make that a bit clearer for everyone, so if subbing values into our equation, if you want to see how you do it manually, I know I've just said sub it in, but what it actually looks like is y equals 2 to the power of -4, okay, which equals 1/16, which equals 1/16. So if x is -3, y equals 2 to the power of -3, which is equal to 1/8, okay, and so on. So if x is -2, y equals 2 to the power of -2, which equals 1/4. Okay, and you do that for every value you've got in your table for x, and that'll give you all your values of y. So hopefully this video was helpful. Remember guys to email me if you've got any questions or you want me to make other videos or any suggestions. Remember, I do want constant feedback so we can keep improving. Hopefully as well that my handwriting will improve over time. I think I need to tweak the settings a little bit to get the pen flowing a bit nicer, so I don't have to press so hard to get a nice good read on the pen.